Yeah.
But there was definitely, yeah. There's definitely more pharmacology than I thought.
One ticket just looks
I know. It was.
We should take more partner tests.
Every final should be partnered. I know. All right, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I just have a few things to go over real quick. Nothing crazy. So Sarah, who is the campus president, they kind of talked about the way that CUSOTA runs between all three branches, and she wanted me to show the first 5 minutes of their video, but their microphone got all super weird, so it sounds like a robot. So I'm not going to play it, but I'll just kind of give you like a recap of what she says. Basically, it's just kind of, I know it can be kind of confusing just having like the multiple branches, but basically we're all one CUSOTA. But we obviously have three different branches. The reason we started ours here is so that, you know, we were able to kind of set up our own group and be responsible for our own like volunteering and fundraising and all of that. So think of us as just kind of like our own independent branch. Like if you have questions, we would like for you guys to come to us first before reaching out to the campus people, just because we are likely to have a better idea of like specifically what's going on with our branch. And then just know that like everything that we're doing for like volunteering and fundraising, like you're all going through us. So all your volunteer hours, like you need to go through events that we put on. All your fundraising money is going to be through events that we do personally. So just kind of a little quick clarification. And if you guys have any questions about that, feel free to ask Mandy, Brittany, or I about it. But I think everybody for the most part is on the same page, but we just now want to solidify that everybody's now on the same page. So we just have two upcoming volunteering events. We talked about this one at the last meeting with Imagine. They're doing a holiday gift drive. So I know we talked about trying to do 2 dates to accommodate both classes, but unfortunately they didn't have any gifts available for this weekend. So there wouldn't have been anything for us to do this weekend. And I know it's kind of a busy weekend for some of us. So we just went with the one that's going to be right after, or it's in some of your finals, but right after finals for OT2s. So it'll be Wednesday, December 14th from 10 to 1. It's up at their headquarters, which is in Lafayette. And basically they're just gonna have a ton of gifts and we're just gonna help sort them and match them with what people have requested. So it should be really fun. Mandy should update the Google Doc with that. So just sign up if you would like to go. And then our other one is one that actually Jill sent us. So thank you, Jill. It's Night to Shine and sponsored by the Tim Tebow Foundation. Basically, it's giving a prom for kids with special needs. So it should be a lot of fun. It's not until February, but, and the tortilla chips are blocking it, but they need to be signed. Everybody needs to sign up by December 10th. And so that's obviously next week. They do that because they do background checks on all of the volunteers. So if you're interested in doing it, you just need to make sure you sign up by December 10th. And so basically the event needs kind of help with two main things. One is to be like a buddy to someone. And so basically from the time that they're dropped off to the time that they leave, you are their buddy. You get to interact with them, hang out with them. Just know that you are their buddy for the whole time though, so that you have to be there with them the whole time. So you can't just say, oh, after 2 hours, I'm done. So just make sure if you're doing that, just keep that in mind. And then they also need help with setup. So, you know, moving tables, setting up chairs, kind of hard labor there. So, but that starts at noon. And it can go as late as till 10 p.m. That's the one that you can do in shifts. So when you sign up on their website, make sure that you write what preference you would like to do for helping out. And then you can also say like what time that you'd like to work there. So anything else, Mandy, from that?
I don't think you can say what time you can work at.
Oh, you don't?
Just sign up.
Okay, so you just sign up. Sorry about that.
They'll let you know.
And they'll let you know. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, and then so you just need to make sure that you sign up on their website. Which we will send out to you in a link because it doesn't look like that is on there. Oh yeah, it'll be on our Google Doc that we have for you guys, but we'll send that out again with the email that we send out for the meeting each week. And then just something about AOTA conference. I know a lot of people were asking about it, so we just started up a Google Doc just to see what people's interest about when they wanted to go, when they were flying out, what days they were actually going to go to conference. So we just wanted to kind of check in with everybody and see when they're going. And then just as a reminder, December 8th, so next Thursday, is when the volunteer applications will come out. So if you want to volunteer at conference, that will be next week. You can sign up for it then. And then if you do volunteer, it gives you an expo pass for the following day. And as far as my knowledge is concerned, the expo pass is just for like the big expo booth that they have there, which has like all the vendors and all the products and everything. And I think it's just for that. So I don't think you would have access to like the poster board presentations, and I don't think you would have access to other like lectures. So just something to consider too when you're doing that. And then just, keep letting us know your guys' thoughts and any suggestions that you have for stuff. Yeah. And if you're watching the meeting online today, you missed out on a fabulous Jimmy John's lunch. And our password is winter break, because I know I am ready for it. And then just one last thing. I just want to make sure everybody knows, like, when we have speakers come, just be respectful of their time. Make sure that your laptops are closed, or you're off your phones. Pretty simple. We just want to be respectful of the fact that they're coming in, taking time off their schedules, come and talk to us. So we just noticed that a lot throughout this semester. So just make sure you do that for next semester. But yeah, thank you guys so much for, all your hard work this semester. And we're looking forward to doing more fun events and things for you guys next semester. We don't have the date set up for the next meeting, but it'll be sometime in January. And I'm sure we'll send you guys a million emails about it. So that's all I got. Enjoy lunch.
Thank you.